Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'll be showing you how to make a sword with a custom ability. So this ability is going to be activated by right clicking. And now let's get started off by making the texture. So I'm just going to get the netherite sword and call it a blaze sword. And now I'm going to open it up in the editor. So this is paint.net. You can get this for free. This is what I use. So now we have this. I'm gonna make it black and white so we don't have the purple anymore. And now I'm gonna grab some cyan. Alright, save it. Now I have this blaze sword. Put it inside the Mcreator item. And now let's make our weapon. So tool, blaze sword. And we're gonna put this here. And then I'm gonna add some description, right click ability. Then add a comma so it goes on to the next line. I'm gonna add this now. So gives you strength. So we have that. Now make it into a sword. Put it in the combat section. And just give it any enchantability. Attack speed is gonna be 1.6. And damage is gonna be 10, which is gonna turn into 12 inside the game because I'm Mcreator and its weapons. I'm gonna make it have 5.6 K ability, and that's it with the sword. Now let's make the procedure. So when right clicked on entity position, we're gonna do this, and then so we're just gonna give the entity so we're just gonna give the entity an effect. So this is gonna be here, and let's make it give particles as well. So for this is gonna be for 10 seconds. You're gonna get strength 5. So here it is, and then it's gonna put the item on cooldown. So that's this sword done. And yeah, let's make the cooldown a bit longer. So 400. Let's make it 300 seconds. So that's 15 seconds. And let's save it. This is our blazing sword done. So loading into the world, let's check out our blaze sword and let's see if it works. So we got our blaze sword over here. It grants strength 5 temporarily. And so I'm gonna go into survival mode, and let's see. Right click, and there it is. It gave me strength 5. If I right click again, it doesn't do anything because the item is on cooldown. And now I can just kill entities. The cooldown doesn't do anything to the attacking ability, so it's just a right click ability, which is really good for us because we're using it. So yeah, and you can also see with this cooldown, you can see how long it's gonna be until you can use it again. And that's it. So I'm gonna do another one now and see there. Now I'm gonna make another one. Call it the lightning sword. Alright, that looks good. And then put this into Mcreator as well. For the lightning sword, we're just gonna copy the blaze sword. So I can call it lightning sword. Go inside, change the texture, and change the description to say strike lightning to nearby entities. And then change the name to lightning. Lightning sword, we're now gonna make the procedure, which is this. So go into world management. For each entity as iterator, and it's gonna be 20 square cube, which is basically 10 block radius in each direction. So now we have that. We're gonna check if the entity that's been targeted is a player and no. So if let's go into here, grab entity iterator, event target entity, and grab some of this and no. So I'm gonna put that over there. Iterator event slash target entity is not the player. Then I'm gonna do this procedure. So this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna strike lightning at the place. So X entity data, X position of entity iterator. So we're gonna grab that and put this inside of here. So let's put this in all of that. And now we're gonna deal damage to the item whenever it strikes an entity, so you can't keep on using it forever and actually need to repair it or get a new one. So deal damage, and it's gonna deal 1 damage per hit entity. So that's that. Now we're gonna put it on cooldown for 40 ticks, which is 2 seconds, and that's basically it. And also, if you want this workspace or this procedure, you can just get it from the description. I always have the workspaces for download in the description, so yeah, you can get that. And this procedure is done. Now let's test it out inside the game. So we're now in the same world as the blazing sword. Now let's take out our lightning sword and test it out. So our blaze sword gives us strength 5 whenever you use it for 10 seconds, and it has a 15-second cooldown. And now our lightning sword will strike this entity. Yep, you can see that, and it dealt damage. There was a cow there as well. It was in range, so 10 blocks that way, and it got struck. So we can keep on doing it. And we're in creative mode, that's why we're not getting any damage dealt. So let's go into survival, right click, and you can see my sword took some damage. And if I go into like a group of entities, you'll see that it does 1 damage per entity. So over here I have 2. Actually, alright, done 2 of them, and it took 2 more damage, so that's good. And I can do it every 2 seconds. He got near me, so I got struck as well. So keep your distance like this. And that's basically it. And you can do a lot more abilities. You just need to put down the cooldown on item, procedure block, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.